Chapter 2. Belonging More. Our beautiful but bent and demented world continues to need folks with the naive faith of difference makers, with passionate integrity and compassionate intensity, like those we see in the March for Our Lives, or Lutherans for Life, or like those I see daily, my true believer colleagues invested in first-generation students, international students, and students from a multiplicity of backgrounds, or like those whom Paul describes as confident that God, according to his power at work within us, is able to do much, much more than all we ask or imagine. Ephesians chapter 3, verse 20. While we might each of us see ourselves as cosmopolites, global citizens, all of us are, in fact, called by the Holy Spirit to work in a particular place among a particular people. One's particular vocation usually points to a particular location. Particularity produces authenticity. A literary friend whose identity is best kept anonymous reported his situation with these words: "My world consists of concentric circles, performance, masquerades. While some degree of theatrical fakeness is necessary to survive, authenticity can become a bloody mess. When there is no escape valve, people explode in stupidity. In the circle that's closest to you, you need something that's real and respectful, intimate and forgiving, sometimes even stupidly playful. Without it, you die of artificiality and artifice. You are a human, after all, very human." This is the church at its best, a place of authenticity and hospitality, a place that's unsurprised by the realities of life, unembarrassed by human foibles, a place where we can call a thing what it is, where you can bring your personal terrors, your workplace troubles, and your tantrum-throwing toddlers. Welcoming others, searching for their more, is not optional at church. There is evidence that young people are returning to church, but not necessarily the church of their parents' choice, nor are they drawn to doctrine or attracted primarily to the promises of eternal salvation, though indisputably doctrinal theology is central to the confession of Jesus Christ. Mark Kiesling says, "They are drawn to churches where they find a sense of belonging and that show care for their neighbor, the people of the world, and God's creation." Young adults active in congregations also look for solid, coherent doctrine that is consistently applied for the good of others. They're affiliating and not necessarily joining in the membership sense. They're connecting because churches provide community as a bulwark against loneliness. They are looking for more in life, and they find it in a group with a social or communal cause as mitigation against meaninglessness. Martin Luther puts his finger on a primary witness to attract those who struggle to belong. It does not consist of extraordinarily refined dialogue about doctrinal matters, though that's why people eventually remain rooted in the fellowship. Our teachings are not initially what first attracts them. It's about an ordinary lifestyle witness, when acts of faith permeate through and percolate up with, in, and under our daily life.